What's up, y'all? My name is Michael J. Clark, and today I'm sharing with you my quick bar full body warm-up. This warm-up is meant to be done either before a bar class, before stretching, or when you wake up to get your body going. In the interest of royalty freeze, I've left no music so that you guys can put on another device any song you like to warm up to. I recommend something with a BPM between 120 and 130. Feel free to move with or against my personal rhythm. I'll just demonstrate and you go at your own pace. You're gonna start with a simple pedal, pressing through one arch and then the other. Spread the toes, squeeze the core, lengthen the spine. I want your shoulders to drop right away and your core to pull back. Let's go ahead and add a small bend in the knee or a plie to this mix. So I'm bending both knees, still pressing and tracking. My knees are going over my first three toes. My pelvis is still upright and my shoulders are stretching. Last but not least, you're gonna add a bicep curl. Now, even though we're not using weights, I want you to squeeze the muscle of the bicep as if you were trying to juice an orange or a lemon, and the bicep is that orange or lemon. After you've done quite a few of these, you're gonna come on down to 2 plies and an arm drag. I want you to take your shoulders down and back. I'm spread on the center of my feet, pressing those elbows as high as possible. Core in, hips down, spine long. We'll do 2 more like this. Holding at the bottom, you're gonna give me a reverse lunge and then pec fly in. I want your elbows to come together. So go ahead and pull those elbows in. Feel your chest squeeze. So I'm feeling length from elbow to elbow, and I'm feeling an intense pull in my chest. Let's do 4 more here. Beautiful work, y'all. Both knees parallel. Now we're gonna switch to an overhead press. You're gonna explosively press your arms, little stretch in the knee, and then add a leg lift. It's going above belly button height. You can keep it a little lower, or you can go straight leg and higher. It's up to you, but I wanna feel your body pulling down and your legs extending on each and every single rep. We're almost there, just a few more. And now give me 1 more set of those reverse lunge. Go even lower, press and rise. You'll do about 8 to 10 of these, getting lower, letting those quads start to really engage. Feel the knee nearly touch the mat each time. Last set. And y'all, back to our big march. This time we're gonna go a little bit longer. So I'm gonna have you do about 32 reps here, squeezing the core and reaching. Remember, I want those muscles actively pulling down. It should feel as if you were doing a pull-up, pulling something from the sky. That's about halfway, y'all. We got 16 more. As you can hear, I'm starting to get out of breath. I hope that you are too. If you're not, kick a little higher, keeping your pelvis and core in, everything square. Give me about 4 more sets. And y'all, that completes the standing portion. Let's roll it down. You're gonna spread your hands on the mat and then step back to downward facing dog. Take a second to breathe. Spread your hands and your feet and press your hips as high as you can, squeezing your core. We're gonna head right on into our flow. Starting nice and slow on this first round, let your shoulders lengthen over your shoulders, your spine get long, core in, and then press your core up as you shift back into the heels of your feet. We're gonna do that 3 more times, nice and slow. You have the option on the forward to add a slow, controlled push-up all the way back up. And you also have the option to press into a bent knee version of downward facing dog, letting those knees float nearly to the mat. Give me about 2 more of those, moving at your own speed. Always making sure your core is engaged and squeezing, that your lower abdominals are working in harmony with the rest of your limbs, and that everything is widening, lengthening, and stretching the entire time. And that's gonna be our last one. As you come to your next plank, hold and give me 2 counts, slow push-ups down on a 4 count. So whatever piece of music you're using, try to take 4 counts down and 4 counts up. Or if you're counting slower, it will be 2 counts down and 2 counts up. Core is engaged. You can always drop your knees if you need. And if that is still too difficult, you're gonna walk your knees slightly closer to your hands and give me what I call a quadruped push-up, where you've got less weight on those arms. Any version is fantastic. I just really want you to take all the time filling the up and down. Keep going, not too much longer. Total is 8. If need be, you can do a few less or a few more to help fill the time if you beat me there. Last one. And coming into our next exercise, it's called the step spiral. You'll step one arm, reach one leg, bring the arm down, step back, other side. Step and reach, arm and plank. We're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. Once the timer is up, feel free to continue on to make sure you're even on each side. Now, every time you do this, I want you to get lower in that outside leg, stretching the arm as high as you can. Let your core lengthen as you spiral and reach to the ceiling. We're almost there. Give me about 4 more, just like that. Make these your lowest yet. Once you're done with that one, press back, pedal out your feet, take a second to recover, let your whole body feel the work of what you just did. Now, y'all, we're gonna take it from the top and repeat some of those exercises, starting with the pike plank, a little bit quicker, about a 2 count or twice as fast. Forward and back. That's it. Breathe deep. Let your whole body work with you. Remember, if this is too much, you also have the option to do a standard press. Work where you feel capable and strong, where you're giving your all and getting every facet warm. Last one like that. And y'all, it's time for push-ups. You have the option to widen your arms this time. You're gonna give me 10 on a single count. That means at the rhythm of the music or a standard beat, standard speed. That's halfway. Let's keep pressing. 4 more. Give me everything you got here. I want those arms nice and tired. Last one. And when you're ready, find your forearms to finish in a forearm plank. And I want you to step your toes and heels together and tuck your pelvis ever so slightly. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Feel mobile but stable in this position. We're gonna be here for approximately a minute to a minute and a half. Now I want you to add a little knee tap and rise. Notice that my pelvis isn't moving whatsoever. The only thing working is the center of my body, and from the pelvis up, I'm absolutely stable. Shoulders wide and down the back. You're over halfway. I believe in you. If you need an easier option, you're gonna give me a double knee plank where you're alternating one and then the other. You also have the option to place both knees down and hold a stable plank or a full plank. It's up to you. Hardest version is that knee lift. Now for my more advanced babies, if you wanna do a single leg extension on the up, feel free. Or you can do 8 on each side, stacking your leg. Totally up to you. Whichever version you're doing, I'm into, as long as you're pushing yourself. We've got about 30 seconds left. Give me everything you got. We're almost there. This is where I need you to dig deep. In 10, 9, 8, squeeze that core, 7, 6, 5, you got it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back to downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Bend both knees. Walk your hands to your feet. And gently roll your spine out. And that's my full body bar warm up. If you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit that notification bell. It helps me keep producing content and staying here for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Take a moment today for you. Congratulate yourself on how awesome you are. And stay healthy. I'll see you next time.